Hello, hi everyone. Deepak Chaudhary this side. Earlier, I have shared few videos regarding the interview experiences as well as few videos on the salary negotiation part, like how you should estimate yourself. After a short break, today again I am going to share my interview experience. Like in between the while, I have interviewed with a few good companies. So I'm going to share my experiences one by one. So this is the first video, which is going to be about the Infoedge. If you don't heard about this company, so let me tell you something about the company. First of all, Infoedge is a parent company, and the child companies you must have heard about is like Naukri.com, 99 Acres, Jeevan Sati, Shiksha.com. So these all companies are comes under Infoedge. So it is one of the greatest internet-based company, internet-based company, and the turnover is pretty good, and they have been in the market for last 20 more than 25 years, in mainly located in Noida. So recently, I was just casually looking for the options available. So I have applied on different companies. So Infoedge is one of the company where I have applied, and the application process was I have reached out to the HR and shared my resume as well as whatever the experience I have and why I want to work for the company. And later on, the HR scheduled my interview rounds. So it's totally depend. If you have applied, you must have to go through the some coding test or like technical test where you have to face some questions regarding the aptitude and some coding questions. So that initially that was the first round, but in my case I don't have to appear for the test. So in my case there was 3 technical round and 1 HR round. So let me share my experience one by one with each technical round. So there was a first technical round. So initially the interviewer introduced himself, then asked for my introduction, and after that he started with one data structure based question. So the first question was DSA related, but it's a simple question. It's basically how to manipulate the string. It's based on that. So the first question was that it was pretty simple. I was able to figure out the answer. It took me some while, but I was able to give the answer. After that, he asked me some question related to the basic of Java, like abstract class interfaces, and like some scenarios where two interfaces have same method, then what will happen if we implement both the interfaces. Same with why we don't have support of multiple net, and some questions which can be cause confusion to the programmer. So these type of questions mostly they ask, and the usage of that. So the first one was around 1 hour round, and it went pretty well. So after 2 or 3 days, I got a call from HR that you have cleared the first round, and now we are scheduling your second round. So again, the process was same. The second round is going to be around 1 hour. One of the senior member of the company is going to take the round. So the second round is started. Again, the interviewer asked me for my self introduction, then introduced himself, and then again he started asking questions on DSA. So the first question he asked is on 2D matrix. So the question related to the manipulation of matrix. So it was a question I have heard of, but I didn't solve that. So it took me a while to understand the problem, and I reached to the solution. Like it was a easy question, but to write the appropriate code, it took me a while. So around 20-25 minutes I have taken to reach out to the solution, and I was able to give the appropriate and optimized solution. The interviewer was quite satisfied with the solution. After that, he asked some advanced concept on Java, like multi-threading, and different concepts on multi-threading, like daemon thread and concurrency control and all those things, and concurrent hash map and all, how it's internally implemented, and how different methods with different methods we use while implementing multi-threading and all. So these kind of questions we asked. Then my basically I have applied for the Java developer position, so they have asked me about the Spring Boot questions also. And after that, at the end, he asked some SQL queries like third largest, second largest salary, and foreign key constraint, and different kind of relationship between the table given. So you have to find out this. So some questions on SQL queries also. So it's around a 1 hour of round, and it was we cannot say that's very good, but it went well also. Then after 2 days, again I got a call from HR that okay, you have cleared this round also, and now we are going to schedule your third technical round. Is one of the senior member of our company. So he's been working with the company for 7 to 8 years. So do prepare for well, and mostly they will ask you about the project, and it could be possible that they will ask you some code, some problem. So this was the third round, and in the third round again they have introduced themselves, asked some questions, about myself, about my projects, which I have explained in my self introduction. After that, he asked me about why I'm looking for a change, some kind these kind of questions. And after that, he shifted to the Spring Boot and designing part. So he asked me to give me a design of a simple application where we have two different tables that will going to store some data, and there's some foreign key constraint between the table available, and you have to design the application like how many methods should be in the controller, and what are the URL, and what are the URL path, what will be the response of each method in the present in the controller, and which methods we need to define, which methods we need to have in a service, and what is the logical what is the logic we have to compute. He was not interested toward the coding part. He was just wanted to understand the approach. Then he asked me some question related to the Spring Boot and Hibernate, and the project I have worked on. So end-to-end working of the project, but ideally my project was on some of the part was in the big data, so he didn't ask much about that project. But yeah, introductory part is also present in that interview. So interview is around 1 hour 15 minutes. At the end, interviewer told me that I have performed pretty well in terms of technical questions, but there were some points where I should improve, and he gave me vague feedback like, okay, you can perform well, but overall the performance was good. And after 2 days, 2 or 3 days, like it was on the weekend, so on the Monday I got a call from HR that okay, I have cleared my all three technical rounds, and now they are scheduling the HR round. Basically the HR round is on why you are changing the job, and what good you brings to the company, and uh, what is your expectations and all these things. So kind of salary negotiation part. So HR round is around 25 to 30 minutes, and after that they took around a week and they released the offer. So if I talk about the offer part, so I cannot give you exact figure, but I can tell you that whatever the figure good companies like Amazon or Microsoft is offering as a base pay for SG1, so something similar to that they have offered. Only the stocks part was missing. They are not offering a stocks, they are offering a SaaS. So basically whatever the profit you get over the given stocks, that will be given to you after 1 year. And and then standard benefits like medical insurance and all these things given. So this was my experience with Infoedge, and yeah, the position was senior software engineer. Yeah, so I hope this will be helpful for you. Thank you.